think Ember Protective Services is the only reason we're even standing here right now. If it wasn't for them, this place would be desolate. I know we needed a fire suppression system. So we looked around and we ran into EPS, we call it, and we talked to Chris, and it was easy. I mean, he answered all our questions. He answered everything we asked about, and the installation of everything just went so easy. I mean, it just rolled. So, and we were so happy we installed it. Everybody was feeling secure and the whole thing like that. And, you know, and who knew what less than 2 years later, we would need the system. The one thing we liked most about the whole deal was that it's connected to a satellite and not the Wi-Fi. And to get notified that the fire's coming and the system has been activated was, wow, that's awesome. I mean, it was so satisfying. We were 35 miles away when it went off, almost 40 miles away. And it was like, well, we can't go up. They've locked everything down and no one's allowed up here. But I could see the system went on and we were like, well, that's a good thing. We weren't sure what was going to work or what wasn't. We finally got to come back after everything was safe to come back up here. You know, and you're coming up the street and there's this sea of smoldering houses. Everything is just toast. And you're coming up going, oh my goodness, I didn't know it was that bad until you got up here. You come down, you got goosebumps on you. You're like, oh no. We turn the corner up there and it's just a desolate corner. I mean, all the houses up there are gone. We come down to the end of the cul-de-sac and we go, thank goodness for EPS. Look, the house is still there. I wonder if it's okay. When we got over here, we looked down here and all of a sudden we're looking at the flowers and stuff around here going, it's all here. It's great. And then to our shock was like, we get on the roof and we look over and go, oh, the system apparently oversprayed to the neighbor's house. And that's the reason we have neighbors on both sides of us right now. It actually saved both of their houses also, the overspray did, because of the way the fire came in on the location. So we have two very happy neighbors, and everybody here is very happy on that whole deal right now for one reason, and only one reason, because of Embers Protection Services. And there's no other. I mean, I have convinced so many people that have come here going, my goodness, how did this house survive? EPS. I just keep saying that. And people have asked me, would you recommend this to your friends or family? I would recommend this to everybody. Everyone should have this system on their house, especially if you think about, fire. Some people, fires really get them nervous. And if you think you live in an area where the fires, something could happen, you definitely need this. You definitely need this. Because what's nice is it's hooked to the, I love it that it's hooked to the satellite system and that it just notifies you. That right there is very reassuring. I would recommend this to anyone who lives in a fire-related area. This is the way to go. Having the EPS system hooked up, knowing that it was, and having it be automatic was absolutely breathtaking. You had the system and your hip goes off because my phone is buzzing to tell me that the system's been activated. That was assurance. I could actually sort of go to sleep. I was nervous about the house because you don't know what, but when the system went off, and you rest easier when knowing that someone's watching it from above, from the satellite. The system handled it better, way better than I thought it would. I mean, absolutely way more than we thought. Because I mean, seeing the destruction that the fire did, and knowing that, hey, that fire suppression system actually worked. Because when you tell it, when we got on the roof and you could see the spray of where it landed, and it was green on our side and burnt on the other side. So that was just very satisfying. And so when we show those photos to people, they go, wow, where's this? I said, yeah, this is a fire suppression system and it works. If someone asked me if the investment that we put into this was worth it, I'm speechless. I couldn't say, yeah, you would want to pay more, honestly, after you realize what it took. Very little compared to what the house is worth and everything in it. And yeah, without a doubt in my mind, I would definitely do it again.